Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azim bin Azmi and my metric number is A22A0873. Today I would like to present the assignment 1 for the fundamental of management. Let's go to the next slide. Now, this is the overview for this assignment. We will start with the introduction and then move to the background of the figure and then the theory from the figure, advantage and disadvantage from their theory, the similarity and differences, and we will end with the conclusion. Max Weber, Henry Fayol, Mary Parker Follett, and Frederick Winslow Taylor is the star for this section. Our goal is to making this presentation is to give the knowledge and introduce to all about the great figure in their theory in management. So for the first figure is the Frederick Wilson Taylor. Frederick Wilson Taylor was an American mechanical engineer who is very well known as the father of scientist management. He was born in Germantown, Pennsylvania, USA, and pursued his study at the Stevens Institute of Technology and Phillips Easter Academy. In 1878, Taylor started working as the apprentice at the Enterprise Hydraulic Works in Philadelphia and quickly rose through the ranks to become the general manager. He later joined the Midvale Steel Company, where applied his knowledge of mechanical engineering to improve productivity in the factory. One of the theory from the Frederick Winslow Taylor is the price difference system. Taylor price rate pay system involved workers being paid based on the amount of work they have performed. Workers who did more work received the higher salary, which gave them an incentive to work more efficient and be more productive. Next is the advantage and disadvantage of the theory Frederick Winslow Taylor. The first point for the advantage is to increase the productivity, which is able to increase the productivity as well as increase the determination of employee to work, fasten the production. This is caused the company to achieve the target that should be achieved on the time and perfectly. Lastly is to increase the quality production. This causes the production quality of a company to increase and maximize the production. Next is the disadvantages from that theory. First point is the humanization of work. Taylor's strategy received the criticism for prioritizing worker welfare over the efficiency. Employees' demand and preference were frequently ignored in favor of the machine needs were not taken into the consideration. Lack of adaptability. Taylor intends on efficiency and standardization might occasionally cause him to unresponsive and unforeseen, occur or shifting circumstances. Lastly is the resistance to change. The Taylor method were frequently rejected by the employee since they were seen as the directional and dehumanizing. Next is about the Henry Fayol. Henry Fayol, also known as Jules Henry Fayol, was a French mining engineer and management theorist which is born on July 29, 1841 in Istanbul, Turkey. He is considered as the one of the pioneers of a modern management theory. Fayol graduated as a mining engineer from the École Nationale Supérieure des Mines des Seine-Estine in 1860 and worked as engineer in the coal mining industry for several years. He later became the director of mining company in France and wrote a book called by the Administration Industrielle et Générale in 1916, while was published in English as General and Industrial Management in 1949. Henry Fayol theory has said that administrative management theory Fail, management theory emphasized the importance of management as a separate function from the organization functions. He believed that managers should possess certain skill and knowledge and that management principle could be applied to all type of the organization. This theory emphasized the importance of planning, organization and command, coordination, also the control. Now I would like to tell you the advantage from the theory from Henry Fayol. First is to provide the practical organization framework. One of the significant advantage of the administrative management theory is provide the practical organization framework from a business. This framework assists in ensuring an efficient and effective organization with the clear hierarchy of management. Next is enhance the communication. One of the key tenets of the administrative management theory is importance of effective communication. This enhances the coordination and collaboration among the employee, leading to the improved productivity. Lastly is the promote specialization and division of a labor. Administrative management theory promote the specialization and division of labor. That means assigning specific tasks to people based on their skill and strength, leading to improved efficiency and productivity. Next is about the disadvantages from this theory. First is the simplistic. Some argue with that administrative management theory because it's too simple and does not take into the account the complexities inherent in modern organizations such as technology, advancement, and changing workforce demographic. Next point is the top-down approach. Administrative management theory emphasizes a strict top-down approach to a management where decisions are made at the top and passed down to the lower level. This can result in a lack of creativity and motivation among the lowest level employee. Lastly is the limited focus on human behavior. Administrative manager theory is the primary concern with the technological and structural aspect of the management and does not give much consideration to the human side of the organization. This can lead to employee moral problem if not taken into the account. So, okay, before we move to the next part, I would like to share some fun fact about management, which is 85% of new manager do not get any training period to become a manager. 59% do not feel like they are supposed in their new role, and 63% still do not feel effective after 6 months on the job. Also, we have 50% still do not feel effective after 12 months on the job. Last is the 50% of the manager fail during the first year. This is just something I want to share out of this content. So next we move to the next point. Next is about the Mary Parker Follett. She was an American social worker, management consultant, and a pioneer in the field of organization theory. She was born on September 3, 1868 in Quincy, Massachusetts, USA. Follett was educated at Radcliffe College and became the interest at the field of the philosophy and the social work. She began her career as a social worker in Boston and later moved to the New York City, where she was begin the consulting with the business on the topic industrial relations. Follett was a leading advocate of the principles of democracy and advocate for a collaborative, inclusive approach to management, in which worker and manager work together to improve their productivity and achieve shared goal. One of the Mary Parker followed theory is a group decision theory. Mary Parker followed group decision theory emphasized the mutual communication and cooperative problem solving among the group members. According to the theory, group members should work collaboratively to generate solutions that meet the needs of all the members while also addressing the collective task at hand. Next is about the advantage and disadvantage from Mary Parker Follett theory. For the advantage, the first point is better quality decision. The theory emphasized the importance of mutual communication and cooperative problem solving, which can lead to a better quality decision because group members consider the multiple perspectives and informations. Next point is the increased group certification. The perspective approach to the decision making can lead to increase the member certification because they feel valued and heard when they contribute their ideas. Lastly is improved group dynamics. By focusing on cooperating and collaboration, group members can build stronger relationship and trust, which can improve group dynamics in the long time run. Next is about the disadvantages. First is the time consuming. The perspective approach to decision making can be time consuming as group member must share their ideas and come to the consensus which may lead to delay in decision making. Next is domination of group member. There is a risk for a group member dominating the conversation, leading to some members not being heard or considered in the decision making process. The difficulty in achieving complete consensus is the last point for these advantages. Achieving complete consensus might not always be possible, and the group might have to settle for a decision that not everyone fully agree with, which can cause the resentment and the dissatisfaction among some members. Next is about the Max Weber. Max Weber was a German sociology, philosopher and economist who lived from 1864 to 1920. He is the best known for his work on bureaucracy, social certification, and the sociology of religion. His most famous work is the book called by the Prostate Ethic and the Spirit of Capitalism. In this book, Weber argued the Protestantism had a significant impact on the development of capitalism due its emphasis on hard work, thrift, and economic issues. One of the Max Weber theory is the concept of the ideal type of bureaucracy. One important theory from Max Weber is management is the concept of the ideal type of bureaucracy. Weber believed that the ideal organization should be a bureaucracy with the clearly defined hierarchy, rules, and the regularization, and also the specialization of a task. According to Weber, this type of organization would be able to the most efficient, rational, and effective in achieve its goal. However, he also recognized the pure bureaucracy could become overly rigid, leading to problems such as bureaucracy for bureaucracy's sake. Is about the next Next is about the advantage and disadvantage of Max Weber theory. First is the advantage is efficiency. Bureaucracy organizations are highly efficient in achieving their objective as they are divided into a specialized units with the clearly defined role and responsibilities. Next is consistency. Bureaucratic rules and regulation are enforced consistently, which reduce the potential of a bias and favoritism in decision making. Lastly, the impartiality. Bureaucratic systems are designed to impersonal and impartial, allowing decision to make based on objective criteria rather than personal relationship preference. Next is about the disadvantages from the Weber theory. First is the bureaucracy rigidity. The highly structured natural bureaucracy can become overly rigid, make it difficult to adapt to changing the circumstances or new information. Efficiency. Next is the bureaucratic efficiency. Bureaucratic process can become highly bureaucratic, while the exercise red tape and delay decision making process. Lastly is the bureaucratic alienation. Bureaucratic organization can be highly impersonal and aligning, reducing the employee motivation and the commitment. So now we will move to the next part of this assignment, which is the similarities and the differences between the theory of Henry Fayol, Frederick Winslow Taylor, Mary Parker Follett, and Max Weber. All four theories emphasize the importance of management and achieving organization goals. They all recognize the need of efficiency and organization. They all advocate for clear rules, responsibilities, and the optimization. The difference between the theories of Henry Fayol, Frederick Winslow Taylor, Mary Parker Follett, and Max Weber is: first, Fayol's theory focused on general principles of management, while Taylor's theory focused on scientific management. Next, Follett's theory emphasized the importance of group dynamic and human element in a management, while the Weber theory is more focused on the formal structure of organization. Although all the four theories stress the importance of efficiency, they differ in how they achieve it. Taylor's theory emphasized the use of scientific method to optimize the performance, while Fayol's theory viewed the management as a process of coordinating human and material resources. Follett emphasized the importance of cooperating and conflict resolution, while Weber focused on bureaucracy and formal hierarchy. So now we will move to the last part of the assignment, which is the conclusion. In conclusion, each of the theories of Henry Fayol, Frederick Winslow Taylor, Mary Parker Follett, and Max Weber has enduring relevance and value for a modern management. However, given the changes of the current business environment, the most relevant theory is likely that for the Mary Parker Follett, which prioritize the human element in management and highlight the importance of group dynamic, diversity, and also the collaboration. In today's workplace, increasing emphasis is being placed on the role of people and the soft skill, making Follett's idea particularly relevant, while Fayol and Taylor theory offer valuable insight into a principle of management and scientific optimization. They may not be fully successful for the managing the complexities and the ambiguities of a modern work. Similarity, while Weber theory provides a guidance on a formal structure of organization, Follett's approach, according to the limitation and the bureaucracy, offer more flexible and collaborative models of management that can make better address today's challenges. Therefore, embracing the idea of Mary Parker Follett may be the most effective approach to the modern management. So that's all from me. I'm really sorry for all my weakness. I hope you enjoy with this presentation. Till we meet again. Thank you.